You're going to want to watch my reaction today because guess what? I found someone who's actually calling miscarriage suicide. Stay tuned. Boy, oh boy. You know, it never ceases to amaze me what's out there on social media, but we're going to take a look right now at this clip. And boy, do I have a lot to say about this. So stay tuned.
I don't want kids, which is a bummer for my dad. There's nothing he wants more than a grandchild. You know, he's very pro-life, and I'm very pro-my life, which doesn't include kids. And I think the pro-life logic is interesting because they think that abortion is murder, which is fine. But by that logic, our miscarriage is suicide.
Boy, oh boy. Well, the one little nugget of truth we get there, of course, is that abortion is murder. But notice she doesn't say she really agrees with that comment. She just is saying, well, you know, abortion is murder. Of course, it's murder, sweetheart, because you're killing an innocent unborn child that came into existence at conception. Fact check. That's science. I don't care what all these other wackos are saying out there. Well, maybe not till implantation. No, negative. At conception, it's a unique human being with all the chromosomes and everything else. Sorry, yes, abortion is murder. But to say miscarriage is suicide is nuts. First of all, a mother who is pregnant and wants that baby so much, and she's going to the doctor and taking care of herself. If she has a miscarriage, she's devastated. She's mourning the loss and death of her baby. Okay, that's not suicide. Oh, let's think about what suicide is. Definition. Suicide, unfortunately, and believe me, I know what suicide is like. Unfortunately, I had a family member, a relative, committed suicide when he was only in his 30s. So I understand the trauma. How dare she say miscarriage is suicide? Suicide is the deliberately taking of your life. That's not what happens in a miscarriage. The mother wants the baby. Baby's doing okay, but then something happens. Either the mother is having trouble holding the pregnancy, there's a complication, so she has a spontaneous miscarriage, or there's something wrong with the baby that causes the miscarriage. Any mother, I'm sure, who are going to be commenting, who has had a miscarriage, first of all, I'm sorry for that person's insensitive comment. And also for all you out there, if you know someone who's had a miscarriage, it's about time we start giving the correct response. Oh, I'm so sorry. Is there anything you need? It's the death of a baby. And act, whether it's 6 weeks, 12 weeks, 24 weeks, or beyond. If she has a miscarriage, act like it. If that baby was born, wouldn't you be, oh my gosh, oh, how terrible. The same reaction should be coming from miscarriage. You should send her a sympathy card. Ask her, does she need anything? Do not ever say, please, God, do not say, oh, it's probably for the best. Do you think a mother who's had a miscarriage wants to hear that? Negative, negative. And this girl with this insensitive comment of calling miscarriage suicide, not good. Not good. I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, we have got to take these things, unpack them, and get the truth out there. Another untruth that's rolling around all these states with ballot initiatives is that, with these pro-life states that are banning abortion, women can't get care for miscarriage. Totally false. Women can't get care for ectopic pregnancy. Totally false. You've got to speak the truth and kindness out there, please. Don't let the left control the conversation. We have got to straighten them out with just the facts. Oh, yeah, George says we should acknowledge the life of a child from conception, not wait 8 weeks to share with family. Well, you know, George, that's a good point. The only reason why I can tell you some women wait, first of all, you know, at conception, they don't know they're pregnant just yet. And yes, with all these technology, they're finding out sooner and sooner that they're pregnant, all right? But some women are cautious to share with their family. You know why? They want to make sure that they don't lose the baby. And I can speak to that personally because, you know, one of my daughters had a miscarriage. And then, you know, the next pregnancy, she said, well, Mom, I'll tell you, but don't tell anyone just yet. She wanted to wait till she get out of that window, and then she shared the news. So I agree, it's a baby, yes, from conception. But if women have had a miscarriage, they get kind of a little gun shy to start out real quick. Joseph says, teach abstinence. The Catholic Church knows what it's doing. Amen, Joseph. Amen. And here, Jan, thank you for your comment. Miscarriage is heartbreaking. My point exactly. How dare that comment be out there on social media? It's terrible, terrible. All right. I love all the comments, and I love that you tune in like this. Just please, when it comes to miscarriage, let's have a better pro-life language, okay? If you hear of someone who's had a miscarriage, like I said, tell them you're so sorry. Do you need anything? Is there anything I can do for you? Second of all, send them a sympathy card. Number 3, a lot of people who have a miscarriage don't realize when they're in the process of miscarrying, something could be done to get the remains of that baby and bury the baby. You can go to heavensgain.org. That's heavensgain.org. And you can find out a lot of information there. First of all, there's support information there, but there's information about how in your state you have the right to get the remains of your miscarried baby and to bury that child. So we're here to help you. We're here to change the language, change the conversation. That's why I'm here. Thanks for tuning in. See you next Tuesday. God bless.